It wasn't tough to talk him into a second mic last year. You should have seen the mic that we had.
All righty, welcome everybody to the home opener for the Sioux City Metros for the 2021-2022 season. I have with me Jeremiah Johnson. You all remember him from last year. How's it going, Maya?
Hello, hello. Doing good. Doing good. Just excited for a little Sioux City Metro hockey here today.
Yeah, absolutely. The boys played last night in Omaha. A good physical game. Came away 4-1. Score not really indicative to the game. It was a tight game all the way through until about 3 minutes left in the game. I think Fitch put the game winner in. We were up one. We were tied 1-1. Chase scored the first goal. Fitch put one in with about 3 minutes, and Chase added an empty netter, and then we added one more on top of that. So the score not real indicative of the play.
Very good, very good. Good to hear. Glad to be back here and getting hockey season underway here in Sioux City.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to go on the road, but it's fun to have the boys be able to get their friends here and their family here, and the family's probably glad to not have to listen to me.
And a fair amount of puck bunnies probably be crawling in here a little bit later.
Won't be long.
No, it won't be long.
So this year, our seniors, we have Drake, Jack Sanderson, Brendan Lynch, George Johnson, Jake Posson, Colin Andre, Max Barker, and Chase Mann, with the captains being Chase Mann and assistant captain as Brendan Lynch. We lost the 2 games in Des Moines. One of them, we were ahead late with some power plays, gave up 2 shorties, and ended up losing that one within the last 2 minutes of that game. So it was good to see the boys finish last night.
Yeah, I was tuning into the one last week in Des Moines. It was a close game, wasn't it? I think
it was tied. We were up by 1 until about 3 minutes left in the game. It was 2-1, and we gave up 2 shorties in the last 3 minutes to lose.
So you had mentioned the captains earlier, Chase Mann and Brendan Lynch. Not surprising that the top 2 guys on your team. 7 points for Chase Mann, 4 goals, 3 assists. And Brendan Lynch with 3 and 3 for a total of 6. Not surprising, really.
Right.
Obviously, as a coaching staff, that's the guys you're going to be leaning on to lead your team in the right direction, and it looks like it's heading that way. Sioux City come in with what, 3-2, 5 games played, 3-2 record.
3-2. Yep. Last night was the first time we skated with our entire roster. We had some early suspensions. So far, knock on wood, we've avoided the injury bug. We've even had to play without Jesse for the first game from residual penalties from last year. So Coach Lynch is undefeated in Iowa high school varsity hockey.
He's batting 1,000, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
and we need to make sure that everyone knows that.
He's going to hold on to that one for a while. Carter Johnson says, "What's up, Dad?"
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? No, but you're talking about that full roster and no injuries, and it's key. I see you guys got a lot of young talent coming in this year and playing, and that's gonna bode well down the road. That if you do come into that injury bug, that you've got some kids there that are gonna be able to step up into some roles that they're prepared for. Then
absolutely, and that not only that, but sometimes in the past we haven't always run a third or definitely not a fourth line. Well, you get towards the end of the season and these other teams have been rolling 3-4 lines. Those 3-4 lines are no longer a liability. They're an asset, and if they can have those guys out producing while their top 2 lines rest, it was a huge advantage.
Oh, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Being able to run three solid lines this year, and with a lot of the young players on defense as well. So we're running 4D and 3 lines, and I think that will bode well, if not right away, down the season for sure.
Well, I just think it shows, Brian, that Sioux Youth hockey's growing. When we have benches that get a little bit fuller than they have in the past, it means that these kids are staying here, sticking around Sioux City, and it's growing, and that's a good sign. Because I hear the numbers from like the 06s and 7s are pretty strong, are they not?
They are. They have the 06s, the 07s are strong. The second-year Bantam team is very good this year as well. A lot of talent there coming in next year. You've got some freshmen on that team that have a year left of Bantam, so they're not playing high school hockey. So they'll come in as sophomores next year, and they're pretty talented kids.
Yeah, and I think for them, that second year Bantam is an important year. I think it's probably the most important coming into high school hockey. Is you get that second year of checking, you get that second year of just the physical play that will be your Midwest High School Hockey League type of mentality. So that's good to see.
Yeah, and you don't want to say anything derogatory towards the league we play in, anything like that, but sometimes some of the teams you're playing on the JV level aren't always out there to maybe necessarily to develop. They're out there, there may be a lot of juniors and seniors on the team, and they're out there to cause problems.
Yeah.
And you get a young kid that's a freshman coming in, just 1 year into checking, maybe not completely ready to be full speed checking, and you got kids that have been checking for 5 years coming after them.
Well, speaking of that, maybe you can instruct me on some of the new rules that they've implemented this year. I know there's a checking rule that's come into play, and I guess I haven't followed enough as my son's not here anymore. What are the new rules there, Brian?
Yeah, so the big one that they've enforced off and on, I would say, is you cannot check with an attempt to intimidate. So what that means is if that puck is gone at all, there's no finishing your check. Even if you've started the check, you've got to pull off once the puck's moved, because they deem that an attempt to intimidate a player. Since he didn't no longer have the puck's been moved, you can't check them to try to intimidate them to not handle the puck the next time.
Yeah.
So that's the big one that gets us into the box and out of the box. We've had a few refs that have been very adamant about calling it, and those are long games. We almost hit that 14 penalty limit. We've had players almost get 4 penalties to get kicked out. The other thing that was in the league notes as far as emphasis was discriminatory language.
Okay.
And we've been hit with one of those already. It's no joke. It's a 4 to 6 game suspension. And that's they've listed some magic words, but they've expanded that vocabulary to be broader in an attempt to clean it up. Having had a kid that's gone through that suspension now, you think of any other sport that is played in a high school. You can't say it there. You can't say anything that
True.
You hear on the hockey rink. If you saw that at basketball, if you saw, example, last night, some of the boys were telling me, some of the coaches, what they were yelling and what was said, and I thought, what if let's say you went to East High's gymnasium and you see Raz Vanderloo out there dropping F-bombs at every player that he can get that even looks at him.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't fly.
Yeah, no, it definitely wouldn't fly. I wonder if that's why they play music so loud at the hockey games there.
Right.
So that kind of stuff doesn't get picked up. But yeah, coming back to the checking rule that you were talking about, I see the pros and cons of it. I mean, especially in your defenseman. When the defenseman's trying to hold his own, he's in a pretty vulnerable position as soon as he releases that puck. His body's in a vulnerable position, and he can, if he doesn't have to worry about that hit necessarily coming as bad as it has been, I think it kind of changes the play a little bit. Right,
and I think both rules are not bad. They're good rules, but in order for any of this to go away and for it to be worth it, is they need to be enforced at a consistent level.
Correct.
If you're trying to remove that from the game, you can't have refs that listen to the people that say, well, this is hockey, this is old school hockey. They have to have their refereeing standard across the board.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely got to be consistent across the league. Well, shoot. Todd's got looks like one more pass here, and we're going to be set.
Yeah, and we've got 2 live viewers now as well, so hopefully everything's running okay. Carter, if you can drop in the chat, make sure everything's going good.
2 live viewers, so we broke all that down for 2 people?
We did.
Wow. Okay. That's wonderful. Looks like Quad City's coming in here to take the ice. Text him?
So there's obviously a little lag, but it looks like the quality's really shitty. It's connection. How do we not have a big connection made right next to it?
Our connection is not good. We keep getting warnings about our bit rate being low. If this continues, this is our first setup here with the new setup here at the rink. Maybe the wired internet's not the way to go here at the IBP Ice Center. It does look like it is sponsored by, I'd like to drop that though. We are sponsored here on our internet by Fibercom. A great local company providing internet services, and they've always been a big sponsor of the Sioux City Metros as well.
I don't know what it is about some of these concrete buildings, and you get a lot of metal and a lot of steel in them. It just seems to...
Well, when your wireless antenna is right above us and setting encased in concrete, it's going to be pretty limited. I know that the city at one point was trying to get fiber to this building, and when they built the auto dealerships out there, they thought that they would drop fiber in here, but they never have. So everything we run on is off of a radio.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, if you want to connect to a hotspot, you're more than welcome to use mine. I know that last year there was a few times we had to do that, and actually it worked pretty well on connecting to the hotspot. So
yeah, we'll roll with this for now. If the quality is unbearable, let us know in the chat. Or Carter, if you can text your dad if it gets low.
Get one of them sponsorship books up here so we can get some shout outs to some local sponsors. Well, we're up to 6 live viewers. I think we'll be trending after about 4 more.
Yeah, I think
is it at 10?
I mean, once we hit 10, that's when we really start to see the numbers take off.
Sioux City getting set to take the stage here. Looks like they're going to probably announce their starting lineup here in a moment.
The crowd is actually filling in pretty well here. It's good to see the home opener for the Metros. A lot of people after last year, with the 2 spectator limit and the COVID rules. Good to see the rink full of people again.
Yeah, I would agree.
You feel bad for those seniors that didn't get to experience a big crowd on senior day or their opening day for their senior year.
Well, not to mention some of them that got canceled last year due to COVID. Those are games that they don't get to get back. So,
alrighty, so they're going to announce the starting lineups here for the Metros as well as the visiting Quad City Blues. Looks like they are starting all seniors with Grant Harder.
With the exception of Lachlan Jackson, who is a sophomore, correct?
Correct, and Grant Harder is also a sophomore.
Okay.
Grant is one of those that got to only gets 3 years.
Between the Sioux City Metros and the Quad City Blues. Starting lineups are as follows. For the Blues, at At forward, number 19, Liam Quinn.
Looks like they'll have Liam Quinn, number 19.
At forward, number 97, Isaiah Conrad. At defense, number 11, Jeremiah Wofford. At defense, number 24, Chase DeYoung. And at goalie, Riley Skerritt. And now for your Sioux City Metro.
Alrighty, and for the Metros, we have Chase Mann starting at center. Drake tried to go with him. He's a little bit confused. Drake's playing left wing. Brendan Lynch is playing right wing. George Johnson's left defense, and at right defense it will be number 66, Grant Harder. So all seniors in Grant, and Lachlan will be in net. Locke played unbelievable yesterday. He let a bad goal in early and then locked it up. So we will do the national anthem. Alrighty, and Jeremiah's joining us, so he's going to go ahead and do the play-by-play, and I will help him out with some numbers and names and maybe some insights of what's happened previous to or 5 games that we've played. So, Maya, take it away, my man.
You can be some insight for us. Yeah, some new names. I may butcher them, so if I do, Grandma and Grandpas, you guys out there listening, I do apologize. There are some young boys here that I have not had the pleasure to meet yet.
And with the same rules, if he does something wrong that you dislike, make sure you let him know. He's getting paid a lot of money to do this.
Yeah, it's a thankless job, but, you know, we enjoy it, Bri. We enjoy it.
Yeah, it's something I never thought I'd ever do, but once you start doing it, it is actually pretty fun.
Yeah, and that's why I told the boys last year I don't mind coming back and doing a few games here this year. If you guys need somebody for senior day, that's all the more willing. All right, here we go. Chase Mann to take the draw here at center ice. Sioux City wins the draw down to George Johnson. George here on the puck near side, dumps it in deep. Brendan Lynch going into chase there on the far side on the half wall. Good forecheck there by Chase Mann to keep that puck in the zone. Grant Harder threw it back down deep. Now Quad City's looking to exit the zone. Come up through the neutral zone and a little errant pass there. Gets off the stick of Quad City and over to Harder. Harder up to Lynch. Lynch dumps it back down. Now George Johnson. He's got the puck now. Kicks it over to Harder. Harder up through the neutral zone. Tries to hit Lynch, but just gets off his stick just a little bit. Quad City's exiting the zone. Chase Mann with a great back check. I heard he played pretty well last night, and obviously he's taking that right into the day. George Johnson with the puck now. Sioux City getting a fresh set of legs out here. He stops, turns the other direction. Great play there by George. Grant Harder trying to clear the zone. Unable to do so. He's going to kick it back over to his D partner. Johnson now up through the neutral zone. Good little pass there up to Landon Toff. Landon Toff stops.
I don't know if that was a drop pass or slid off his stick, but it worked out.
Either way, it worked out. It was almost a shot, but just getting underway here. 15:40 left in the first period. Score 0-0. Toff tried to clear the puck, but fanned on the attempt. Good takeaway there for Barker. Barker now with the puck come up through the neutral zone. He's just going to throw it in. They're going to call an icing. Oh, he did wait. Oh, no, they did call it.
Yeah, that was definitely icing. He's about 5 feet short of the red line there. Good.
Well, yeah, it does depend on where the puck actually leaves the stick. Is that what determines it, or is it a body, or what is it?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think that one, on that particular play, he should have taken about 2 more strides, but I think Max was ready to get off the ice.
And he'll like to have that one back. Cash Friggy wins the draw now. Sioux City in the corner. Now up on the half wall here, far side. Coming down near side is Friggy. Oh, look at this.
Rough ride there.
Yeah, it
no
was a
worse
rough
for
ride,
wear.
but good to see. Is he a freshman, Brian?
He's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore. Well, it's good to see him getting in there in the mix. Quad Cities now with the quick shot there.
In.
And I think it's a goal for Quad City. Strikes first. Just under 15 minutes to go here in the first period. And I don't know if that left winger just kind of got free. But a weird bad angle shot that I know that Locke would probably love to have back. And 9 out of 10 times, Brian, that puck's not going in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I don't think he was expecting the clean entry there coming from the left side there. But, we had dominated puck possession and then very quickly did not. So hopefully we can regain some dominance here and tilt the ice the other way.
Drake Anderson with the puck now. He tried to bring it up through the neutral zone. He gets taken off the puck a little bit of a scrum here. Good stop there by Jackson. Shot from the neutral zone on net. Grant Harder back to George Johnson. George reverses, goes the other direction. Tries to get up to Brendan Lynch. He can't handle the puck there. It gets thrown out the neutral zone where Quad City has to come back and kind of regroup. Puck now in the D zone, D to D. Good pass up there to Chase Mann, kind of in his feet, but he adapts. Chase with the puck, kicks it up to his defenseman Harder.
He's got a screen up front. No, he's left now.
He just about had a shot there. Mann circles around, takes a good shot. Hits the goaltender and a little wraparound opportunity for Sioux City. Knocking on the doorsteps here, folks. Chase Mann, Brendan Lynch, Drake Anderson now going down to work here in the corner. Trying to hold this zone and try to get some pressure. Great vision by Grant Harder to jump up and move that, keep that puck in the zone. Harder now over to Solma. Solma now in the corner. Solma, great pursuit there. Heck of a forecheck here, Brian, on this shift.
Yeah, absolutely. Drake's on, and I think Mann is still out there too, isn't he?
No, I think we've made 2-3 line changes. Now a 4th line change, and we haven't left the zone. So this is a good sign for Sioux City here. Hope we can continue this zone pressure.
Right, it's kind of how we started the game as well. We started down in their end. That line went off, and fortunately the one rush there and resulted in a goal. Evidently, the scorekeepers over there, Mr. Dr. Scott Patrick, did not agree that was a goal, or did they not give him a goal?
It happens, Good shot there by Landon Toft, just about goes in there. Netminder does a good job of getting that off. Now Quad City's coming through the neutral zone, 2-on-1. Quick shot, and a good stop by Lachlan Jackson. Solman now coming through the neutral zone. He's picking it up on east side steps. 2 defensemen. He's going to take it. Oh, and he just loses.
Oh, he's got Toff. Oh, he didn't quite see him.
Now he sees him. Up to Toff now. Toff loses the handle, and Quad Cities comes out with it. Down the neutral zone. Solma's going to go ahead and just dump that and see. That's kind of what I was asking earlier. But
right.
I think they kind of let it go if there's going to be a line change. But if it's going to be a rush, that's when they're going to call that
behind the play.
Icing.
Max with a pretty big hit there. That's one of those rules that in names, that was a penalty.
Got to be careful on.
Giorgio struggling with the puck there a little bit, able to reserve good cover by Cash there.
Who's got the puck there?
That is Patrick.
Oh, okay. Caden Patrick.
Yeah.
Another new name. Oh, it was Carson Fitch. That's who I was trying to think of there, number 5. Carson Fitch with the game winner last night. Freshman coming in, gets his first first goal, was it last weekend or was it in Ames?
He got his first goal in Ames.
Yeah, for opening weekend for the freshman, and he gets a goal. So that's good to see that got some young talent coming up through the ranks here.
His goal last night was absolutely huge. It was a tight hockey game. Didn't know which way it was going to go. Shelved the goalie from a bad angle. It was beautiful.
George Johnson now tries to throw it up through the neutral zone, but unsuccessful. And now he comes, puck gets back on his stick. He comes through the neutral zone, makes a good move. He's going down deep. Andre's covering his spot. Very smart. I like to see defensemen that are active. Wow, great power move there by Harder. Unbelievable. Good turnaround there. Oh, and a shot.
Grant's going to get.
Oh, and Grant just about had an opportunity there now. He's going to cycle back out. Nope, he's going to cycle back down low. Colin Andre's going to take over.
Cash is going to activate from the point now.
Now Fitch. Fitch goes back out to the point.
Didn't quite get all that back out.
No, but Sioux City able to.
Again, we're establishing a forecheck they can't break.
Yeah, and that's good to see. So what we were talking earlier, Brian, there ended up being 4 guys. I would count it. 4 new guys came out. The only one that was out there from the original 5 was Grant Harder. So that's good to see that we're making changes on the fly and sustaining zone pressure. It's going to bode well as this game goes on. Brennan Lynch now trying to get the puck there. Oh, and going in for a little bit of a hip check. Misses. Anderson comes out of the zone, so we have to. Sioux City needs to regroup now. George Johnson up through the neutral zone, and the puck gets taken off his stick. Good hit there by George Johnson and Chase Mann. Quick shot there. It's a knuckle puck, and you never know what's going to happen with those, Brian.
Right.
Anderson now through the neutral zone, along with Brendan Lynch. Quad City in behind their own net. Puck does come out in neutral zone where Sioux City takes over. Sioux City goes D to D. Big hit on Anderson there after the play. Could have been one of those that you were talking about that could start to get called. It's tough for some of these kids, I would imagine, that have played this game, not with these rules. Might be easier for a freshman to come in and kind of change things. George now with the puck. He's going to cycle it up to Anderson. Anderson up through the neutral zone where he's trying to hit Solma. Solma knocks it in.
Drake took a rough ride in behind the play again there. He's slow to get up.
And he's hobbling over to the bench there. Lanentoff now just trying to throw the puck in. Solma back here in the offensive zone trying to pursue. Good stop there. Max Barker, was that? Yeah, it was Barker. Sioux City now coming back into their defensive zone, trying to regroup, come up through the neutral zone. We're going to get a stoppage of play here with 9:30 left. Sioux City trails 1-0.
Yeah, kind of. We've had 2 instances where we established a strong forecheck, looked like we're going to score a goal at any second. And we've had a lot of instances where we're kind of chasing everything around a little bit. So hopefully we settle in here. Long night for the boys. I don't think they even got home till 12:30 or so.
Sioux City now back in their offensive zone. Solma, Toff. Max Barker goes to work. Oh, good little pass there from Hope. A cross pass through traffic. A little dangerous at times, but that made it right through and nobody got it. Quick shot there on net. A little backhand. Doesn't get through. Good little pass from behind the net, but nobody in front to take it. Quad City now coming into the zone. Quick shot there on Jackson. He sticks it to the side. Oh, and a nice behind the back pass. Boy, if they would have been communicating, Brian, that was a goal.
Yeah, we had no one out front, and we had a Quad Cities kid standing there all alone. So
Quad City now throws it back in deep. Carson Fitch now gets tangled up in his feet. Hope up to Andre. Andre can't handle the puck, and Quad Cities throws it right back in, but it looks like we got on offsides. So pretty clean game for the most part so far. 8:27 left in the first period. Sioux City trailing 1-0. Oh, I don't have to say that too much anymore. You got a scoreboard now, don't you?
Nope, we didn't get it put up. It was buffering. The internet connection was too low.
My apologies. Anderson Productions didn't come through today, folks. We apologize for the mishaps.
We streamed it early and to test it, and had some crowd walking by and noticed the chop and pulled it back. You know, like I said, our internet connection's not outstanding here, so.
Cash Friggy now back to his defenseman. Sioux City goes D to D, up through the neutral zone. Sioux City can't handle it. Does come out, but now it somehow just gets loose.
Fitch hit the kid and made it come loose there.
Good job there by Andre to grab that puck, just wrap it deep. Sioux City goes back in to try to establish their forecheck again. Good hold there by Harder. Quad Cities is able to get it up out of the zone, though, but an errant pass at the kid's feet. Ends up on the stick of George Johnson. He goes quickly back to his defenseman. Come up through the neutral zone now is Andre, and I think he kind of stutter stepped there like he was going to get hit. I think he's seen it coming.
I'll go for icing.
We got an icing coming up here with 7:35 left in the first period.
Get an offensive zone face-off here and see what we can do. Looks like he's going to throw the Anderson man Lynch line out there.
Chase Mann to take the draw to his right as Brennan Lynch to his left. Drake Anderson, George Johnson, Grant Harder, your blue liners. Harder with the keep there. Quick shot. It's redirected, goes away from the net. Anderson back out to Johnson now. Johnson tries to hold the line for the moment, he does, but it does come out now in the neutral zone. Quad City's going to take control. They're going to throw it deep. Harder now going back to work. He's going to reverse fields. Smart play. Take away that time and separation, and I don't know if they should.
That was a slew foot there. Oh, they just waved it. Bobby just waved it.
So a little bit of miscommunication on the referees. One waved it because our player
had a stick lifted.
Got hit. And so it looks like they are going to drop it in our offensive zone. So they're making the right call.
That's another rule change, I believe, is on does last year or this year on an errant icing, the puck stays it stays deep.
Oh.
Errant icing, but a miscalled icing maybe is the better.
Well, one called it, one waved it, but the one waving it, that's I think usually who takes precedence. Quad Cities now with an opportunity coming in on a 2-on-1, but
comes Chase Trake.
Chase Mann.
Nice pass there. Chase.
Good little. Was that offsides?
That was a beautiful pass. That had great opportunity. I'm sure we'll get a few more of those.
Yeah, Anderson had a good little backhand pass, and I thought that puck was across the line before anybody was, but apparently not. Solma wins the draw. JoJo Hope throws it in deep, but Quad Cities able to get in the way there. Hope with the puck now. He gets up Toff. Toff now. Sioux City trying to get back in our zone here. Quick pass there, but just gets away from the forward for Quad City. Sioux City taking over now.
Our D's going to have to tighten up here real shortly, or this is going to get bad. Starting to, what makes them so good is their stretch pass abilities and stuff like that, and sometimes it takes a little bit to get them going. So hopefully they'll find it here soon, and those stretch passes will start leading to some goals.
Takes you out of your position a little bit. 6:02 left in the first period. Sioux City trailing 1-0. We're just getting underway here, folks, as things are heating up here in Sioux City. If you got nothing to do, head on down. You can be here in time for the second period. Chase Mann to take the draw. Sioux City, I don't know if they won the draw, but Sioux City's going to get to it first. Brennan Lynch on a foot race.
He's got Drake with him here.
Up. He's got support. Good little pass there and a good shot by Chase Mann, but it's swallowed up by the netminder. For Quad Cities, we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff. How about Chase win it back to George Johnson? Well, not now, but now Drake Anderson win it back to him. Quick shot and a goal. How's that? No, that didn't happen. I was trying to predict it. Sioux City's defense, allowing those players to get in behind them, Brian, is going to cause problems, like you say. Quick shot there. Well, I'm glad he was paying attention because that was a quick shot there. We'll get a defensive zone face-off. Chase Mann to take the draw.
And then he bust through there again. Same exact play.
Oh, and I
thought he
think-
had Chase with him.
Thought he had a winger there, but or a centerman, but nobody was there. Quad City now to and a Quad City falls down. That's a big elbow there by Eaton, number 00. Chase Mann now. A little foot battle here. Good hit there by Chase Mann, but it does pop out in the neutral zone. Drake Anderson throws it in deep. He's going to go out for a change. The whole first line coming out for a change. He's coming here with Cash Friggy, Colin Andre, Carson Fitch. Somebody looking to take over here. Been hemmed up in the neutral zone, but now Andre takes the puck. It's taken now back from him. Coming out through the neutral zone is Quad City. They're going to dump it deep. Lachlan Jackson stops it back behind the net. It looks like there's
Nice pass, Colin.
Colin Andre up to Fitch. Fitch now, he loses it. Andre gets it.
Hand
Looks like
pass.
he got a hand pass. We got a whistle at 4:29 left in the first. Sioux City trailing 1-0. Sioux City coming out with Landon Toff, Max Barker, Nate Solma, JoJo Hope, and Caden Patrick. Sioux City wins the draw. City goes D to D. Gets off the stick there. The Barker, where I don't know how that's not icing, but okay. We play on. Sioux City in a battle now, back behind their own net. Good takeaway there. Sioux City and a
It's a
little
run
check
from
behind.
behind.
No whistle there. Sioux City with the puck
Oh,
now. And
boy.
what a takeaway there. Good stop by Jackson. What a takeaway, though, for Quad City to just lift that stick and take it and go. Quick shot there, doesn't get through. Quad City's regains control. Now they're establishing some sort of a forecheck here. And now JoJo Hope now with the puck. He's going to come up and out of the zone. He's getting yelled at. And we're getting a tripping call, so we're going to get a pump and pack power play here. 3:33 left in the first period. Sioux City trailing 1-0.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we went nearly 13 minutes without a penalty.
Shots are knotted at 7. It's a pretty evenly matched game so far. But Sioux City going to go up on a power play here and try to tie this baby up.
Quad City's penalties on number 3, Camden Dockery.
George Johnson trying to hold the line there, but unsuccessful. Sioux City coming in. Chase Mann now. He's going to take the puck. He's going to dump it back down. Oh, and a errant pass there by Sioux City leads to a turnover, but Sioux City's now regains control. George Johnson with the puck now. He's going to just leave the puck for Mann. Mann over to Solma. Solma's coming up to the neutral zone. That puck's just going to get taken away. Oh, and I think Coach Lynch might have got one on the ear there. Oh, not Lynch. Who's the other coach
Ethan
in there?
Burge.
Oh, I think, wow, that puck was shot into the bench pretty darn quickly. I think he might have taken it off the ear, but he looks like he's good. He's tough. Tough kid there.
See if we can work it out and get our entry here. Our entry's been a struggle on the power play all year.
So see if we can get something going here late in this power play. Back to the defenseman. Create some separation there. Chase Mann with the puck now. He kicks it over to Harder. Harder comes in now. He's going to take it deep. Quick shot there. Oh, and a nice opportunity for Grant Harder.
Good play over there.
Sioux City behind the net. Anderson now with the puck. He's going to cycle it back out to Mann. Mann able to hold the line. Puck gets shot down.
Oh,
Harder
shoot
now. Oh, and looking for a little tip play there. Oh my goodness. Quad Cities went to throw that puck down and ended up on net, and dang near went in. JoJo Hope now with the puck. 27 seconds left in the man advantage for Sioux City. Here comes George Johnson coming through the neutral zone with a head of steam here. He's going to dump the puck deep, and he's going to chase his own puck. Good hustle there by George. Sioux City, Quad City rather, dumps it down 200 feet. Sioux City's got to regroup, so they're going to remain unsuccessful on their first power play. Cash Fricke with the puck now.
Quad City's full strength.
Good little cross ice pass there over to George Johnson. George now, good little
Colin,
pass. Oh, and a great play. Nice little tip play, but it just goes wide. Sioux City still looking to get on the board here. Landon Toff now trying to dump the puck in deep. 1:14 left in the first period. Sioux City trailing 1-0. JoJo Hope with the puck now. He's going to bring the puck in clean. He's going to kick it back, leave it for Toff. Toff dumps it down low. And Colin Andre threw it up to half wall there. Nobody's there. Chase Mann coming in for a big-time hit there for Chase Mann. George Johnson now with the puck. He stumbles and falls down. Quad City. Looks like these kids might have woke up this morning wanting to play a little hockey, huh? Quick shot there gets taken away by Jackson. George Johnson now up on the half wall. Another quick shot just goes in the feet of Grant Harder. Quad City's got to vacate the zone, regroup, come up here, 23 seconds left. And we got an icing coming up here with 20.5 seconds left in the first period. The City trailing 1-0. Brian, am I bad luck or what?
Yeah, I don't know. This has been kind of a
uncharacteristic.
Yeah, we looked pretty good last night, I think.
Yeah, this is different than we looked last night. You know, we started this way last night, but we turned it around fairly quick.
Well, and I think Coach Manel and the rest of the coaching staff is going to go in and turn these guys loose here. Good hit there by Brennan Lynch. Wow, what a hit. Quick shot there goes wide. Another quick shot right across the front of the net. Quad City knocking on the doorstep here with 5 seconds left in the period. And that should do it. Well, we're going to get another shot right there from Jackson. And that's going to end the period, folks. Sioux City with a little bit of a rough start here early on in this contest, but there's a lot of hockey left.
Yeah, that was probably one of our. You know, we started out pretty good. We had some real good pushes. We had,
established some good forechecks, but really no grade A shots on net.
That's kind of been a little bit of the story of the year. We haven't had a lot of good shots on net. We've established forechecks. We've done a lot of good things. You know, the other stuff will come. Our power plays hasn't established zone time even a lot of the time, but all stuff that a lot of these kids are just learning. You know, you've got a lot of, you've got probably, I haven't counted them, but I would guess you have 5 players that have never played high school hockey that are major contributing factors this year. So
yeah, and it's only going to take time. And just game after game after game, they're going to learn something each and every week. With practice and games and everything else.
Yeah. So try to do a little bit of an update here every first intermission. Kind of give love to some of the former Metros. We have a lot of players that play hockey in Sioux City, and then once the Metros are done, they kind of fade into memory, and a lot of them have actually gone on to play more hockey. So I kind of went through with Drake last night and figured out who we know that are still playing and kind of check some stats. So we can kind of go through there. I think we have Tyler Ownby's playing with the Grizz. Is that right?
Rochester Grizzlies, yep.
Yep, and it looks like Tyler has 5 points in the season. Looked up his last game. He had 3 assists in his last game, so trending up there. Colton Kane's also playing for the Grizz. He has 2 goals and 1 assist. He had an assist in his last game as well. So those guys are playing together. You remember them from last year if you watched a lot of the streams. Reese McDonald, he's currently playing with the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings. He's got 4 goals and 8 assists, so it looks like he's having a pretty good start to the season as well.
Good for him.
Taylor Frericks, I'm sure you've probably seen enough of him last night, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. He was big and physical last night against my son's team.
Yeah, and so he plays for the Sheridan Hawks. Is that right?
Yep.
and he has 4 goals and 9 assists. And then, of course, we have Carter Johnson, your boy. He's playing for the Badlands Sabres. Carter's got 3 goals and 5 assists, so a hell of a start for Carter.
Yep.
And then Cade Hesse looks like he's playing for the Hershey Cubs. Cade is on the board with 1 assist.
That would be right. I think he is actually injured right now, and it sounds like he's probably not going to come back until after Thanksgiving. So he's kind of on the mend from what I've heard.
Yep. And then the last one we could put was Max Beller, and Max is with the Minnesota Blue Hawks. He's got 1 goal and 5 assists. So if you're out there or you know a former Metro that is playing junior hockey somewhere that we didn't list, if you could drop it in the chat, I can add him to the list, and we can give updates on those. So
I did forget one. Nick Bradshaw playing for the Butte Cobras in the NA3HL, same in the Frontier Division, same as Sheridan and the Badlands Sabres. He's their captain.
Nice.
And I got a chance to talk with him actually a couple times this year, and he's looking really, really good, really quick. So I'm hoping that he's maybe going to get a call up yet this year or possibly next year to the NAHL and move up to Tier 2 and see what happens. But he's doing really well too, so congrats to him. And I know Chandler Pittenhand's dad is here. I believe Chandler is playing. I think he's playing for the Jersey Hitmen. It looks like he's played about 14 games this year. But we'll get a little update from Corey Pittenhand here in a bit.
Alrighty, Maya. Well, let's take a break, and we will be back for the second period. Again, it is 1-0. The Quad City Blues are in front of our Sioux City Metros. Alrighty, so we're back. Our camera guy is not back. I think I saw him in the popcorn line, so we'll see what we can do to fix it here.
Chan Man. There's Chan Man. He's got his Jersey Hitman gear on. Zoomed in quite a bit there.
That. Run that for a little bit. All right, we got Marshall Penny's going to go ahead, or Jackson Penny's going to go ahead and run the camera here until Brian gets out. Oh, there he comes.
Fitch gonna run it?
Fitch will run it once he gets out of the popcorn line. He looks like he had to have some, what are those, chicken
Those look
fingers?
Like chicken fingers. I don't know. I think, did he bring enough for everybody? I'm not sure.
Sioux City loses the draw back to the Blues.
Getting hemmed up there on the half wall on the far side, but Nate Solma takes it out, and he loses control, and it comes out of the zone. Grant Harder with the puck now. He's going to turn up. Go back to George Johnson now. George with the puck. Puck goes out of play.
So do I just use that to look?
Just underway here in the second period, folks. Sioux City trailing 1-0. About 20 seconds into the period here.
We'll let Fitch get through his chicken fingers. Hungry little fella today.
I think he better buy some for his camera crew here next time he goes. Puck comes out of the zone now in the neutral zone where Quad City's going to take over. Quad City now circles back, goes back to the D. D up to the neutral zone. Little touch pass there. Just barely gets a hold of it. I think the ice might still be sticking a little bit here, Brian.
Yeah, it was pretty wet. Looks like they made a change to this line here. They've got Lynch with Solma and Chase.
Cash Friggy?
No,
Oh,
Chase.
sorry. Lynch with the puck now. He's going to try to get it out of the zone, but Quad City's doing a pretty darn good job here. And that puck up and out of play. 15:49 left in the first period. Sioux City trails 1-0. Some familiar faces coming in the crowd today. Seen some former player parents here, some former players. Well, good to see everybody coming out to support their Sioux City Metros. Sioux City wins the draw. Quad Cities now throws it back into the zone. Colin Andre trying to get the puck out. Quad City doing a good job there. And a quick shot and a goal for Quad City. Puts them on top, 2-0. 15:32 left in the second period. I don't know if that was a screen or what. Well, I know Locke wants that one back. Carson Fitch to take the draw. Center ice to his left is Max Barker. To his right is Drake Anderson. George Johnson with the puck now. Cycles it over to Grant Harder. Harder with the puck now in the neutral zone. He's going to skate it up here, try to get the puck free. Barker comes on sides here. He's chasing the puck in the corner. He's coming in for a hit. He had to kind of hold up because of that new rule. Quad Cities now dumps it deep in the Sioux City zone. Harder now back behind the net. He's going to skate out with it here. He's going to kick it up to Anderson. Anderson now looking for somewhere to go. He's trying to skate through a couple guys here. Sioux City still regains control here. Anderson hits him in the front of the net. He's going to cycle it back out to George Johnson. George now throws it back down. Carson Fitch now going over there, go to work. And Quad City's feeling a little pressure there from Sioux City. Just able just to throw it down for icing so they can get a line change. That is something that that has been a little bit of an adjustment, kind of getting used to, you know, with the league that my son's in. They don't get to change now after icing. So if you're going to throw it down, it better be for good reason.
Yeah, that's how it is in the pros.
Chase Man to take the draw. Sioux City wins the draw. Solman just mishandles that puck. And Quad City's able to throw it in, but that's an icing. Oh, and it gets waved. They quick shot there goes high and wide.
Lachlan fell.
Jackson totally out of position there, but he's regained control now. Nice body there on Brennan Lynch. JoJo Hope with the puck now. He's going to try to cycle it up here, I think. Oh, and if that just gets by just a little bit, and it does. Brennan Lynch now with a quick shot, and it just gets swallowed up by the netminder for Quad City. 13:55 left in the second period. Sioux City trailing 2-0. Sioux City getting outshot 11-8.
Yeah, not a great start to the period. Hopefully we can get things going here.
Cash free to take the draw. Friggy wins the draw. Right back to Patrick. Patrick with a, I don't know if it was kind of a centering pass or if it was a shot, but Quad City now through the neutral zone. Loses control of the puck, which worked out well for Sioux City. Quad City now keeps the zone, and the puck's going to go out of play, and oh boy, we could have been off to the races there, Bri.
Yeah, it looks like Landon deflected that. I don't think he was expecting it to be that wide open, but I think he'd probably like to have that opportunity back again.
Well, hopefully he will right here. Sioux City getting some new blue liners out here. Grant Harder and George Johnson coming out. Who's that taking the draw? Cash Friggy now to take the draw. Grant Harder, Sioux City wins the puck. Or wins the face-off, rather. Colin Andre kicks it back over to George Johnson. George now up to Anderson. Oh, I'm sorry, Friggy. I saw the 2. Friggy now needs to get out. Sioux City unsuccessful, comes in offsides. Friggy fell down in the offensive zone and wasn't able to get out. So we're going to get a whistle here at 13:20 left in the second period. Sioux City trailing 2-0. Who's going to crack the first one? It just takes one, Brian.
I'll go with Chase Mann.
Probably a pretty safe bet. Quad City wins the draw, brings it up through the neutral zone now. He's going to dump it deep. George Johnson now in behind his own net. Cycles it over to Harder. Harder now up against the half wall. Sioux City coming in on a 3-on-2. Well, not really, a 2-on-2, I guess, but a quick shot! And a good stop by Quad City goaltender. I thought we had the 5-hole there. And Sioux City does not strike thus far. Carson Fitch to take the draw. Quad City wins the draw. We'll throw it up the ice here. George Johnson with a good stoppage there in the neutral zone. Max Barker with a nice big check. Good and legal. A stretch pass through the neutral zone. Here comes Quad City now, throwing it into our zone. George now up to Max Barker. Max Barker, he mishandles it. A little bit of a Fitch now with the puck. Oh, and the defenseman falls down. A quick shot. Oh, and it just, goaltender got a piece of it, kicked it to the corner. I think they're sensing a little bit of a pressure. Good turnaround there. It looked like Quad City was going in for a change. Grant Harder now. Oh, and he just driving the net hard. I'd like to see that. Puck does come out in the neutral zone. Sioux City takes over, takes control. Goes D to D. Oh, and a takeaway there by 97 for Quad Cities. Keeps it in the zone for the moment.
Go! Oh, Drake didn't see it.
Got a high stick. Nope. Waved off. Brendan Lynch now coming in. He gets taken off. I don't know how you don't call that. He was definitely impeded with the play. Quad City's just going to throw it down here for an ice, but it's not going to get there, and they're going to wave it. Andre with the puck now. He's going to cycle it up to Lynch here near side. Lynch down low. He's going to cycle it back up. Quick shot goes through traffic there. Up and over the head of Lachlan Jackson. Puck does come up and out of the zone where Quad Cities regroups. Good takeaway there by Solma, though. Oh, and he just gets taken off his stick a little bit there. Good keep. Is that JoJo?
Yep.
That was a heck of a keep. Looked like a third baseman there. Nice little backhand. Sioux City sustaining some sort of zone pressure here for the moment. Good takeaway there by Andre. Andre in good pursuit here. Chase man now on the near side. Quad City definitely playing a little bit more panicked in this last 4 or 5 minutes, Brian. And Sioux City, I think, is ready to knock it on the doorstep here, ready to.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit of pressure. We've almost even out shots here.
Cash Friggy to take the draw to his right. Laying it off to his left. Solma, quick shot there. Gets a piece of the stick there of a player for Quad City. JoJo Hope here with an errant pass. Puck won't settle down. He'll be fluttering pretty good. Andre now. Quad City player come in for a check on Andre and going to put himself into the boards. Friggy with, no, I'm sorry. That's
Patrick.
Playing a little tic-tac-toe here through the neutral zone. Back into Sioux City zone.
Kind of looked like tic-tac-no.
Tic-tac, I don't think so. Patrick now back to Hope. Hope now back to Patrick. Patrick looking to go up ice here, but he kind of mishandles it, fans on it a little bit. Like, oh, the puck don't look like it wants to settle down. So it kind of gets up on end. Good little touch pass there.
Again, that puck's rolling. You know, you always wonder a little bit about these pucks. Last night, I saw a referee pull a puck out of his pocket and put it into play.
It had to be pretty warm here on this quick stretch pass, and he did not touch that. And they're going to call an icing. We had a little cherry picking going on. Smart play if you're Quad City. Take that chance. You're up 2-0. 9:14 left in the second period. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. I know they keep him on ice over there, but
yeah, last night I know in Omaha a ref literally pulled a puck out of his pocket and dropped it.
I've seen you do that on the golf course. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah.
Except it wasn't a hockey puck. 2-on-1 here for Quad Cities. Good takeaway there. Oh, puck sitting right in front of the net. Quick shot there, turns around and goes wide. Sioux City coming now up through the neutral zone is Chase Man. Chase Man's got one man to beat. Oh, and my goodness.
Oh, Lynchy.
Not real sure. I thought it was a netminder. I think I'd have let that thing go to the corner. Wouldn't expose myself like that. So they wave off icing. George Johnson comes down now. He's going to take the puck, and he's just going to go. Gets taken away. Quad City doing a good job here of just disrupting all these lanes that Sioux City's trying to create. Hats off to them for a long bus ride all the way across state. And doing well here early on in this contest. Brendan Lynch now in a foot race, and he's going to win that foot race. The player for Quad Cities puts himself right into the board. Sioux City now with an opportunity. George Johnson with a quick shot. Right in the belly of the beast. Oh, and now we got a penalty coming up. I think that's on Brendan Lynch. Knocked the player into the goaltender. The goaltender hit his head on that post there. Well, maybe it's on. Yeah, it is on Lynch. A little frustration. Maybe a little bit of a frustration penalty there. Sioux City going to go on a penalty kill here for 2 minutes. 8:05 left in the second period. Sioux City trailing 2-0. Fitch all done with his chicken wings?
Yep, I believe the chicken tenders have been consumed. And
They have been eaten.
They have been eaten. Reminds me of that chicken wing.
apples and bananas.
Something like that. Sioux City coming out here with the last second shift change. Lynch is in the box, 2 minutes. I'm guessing roughing. I don't know what the call was. Puck out of play.
2 minutes for cross-check.
Cross-check.
Time to penalty 805.
Lynch. Exactly 8 minutes left in the second period. Sioux City got to kill this penalty and then get back in the scoring column here. See what Quad City's got in their arsenal of Colin on a foot race now and a loose puck. Oh, stay with it if that was you, kid. Quad City now trying to establish their power play, and the stretch pass usually doesn't bode well if you're just going to throw in an errant pass. Chase Mann now with the puck. He's going to try. I think he's going to take it and skate it out of the zone and try to establish something. Which, you know what, Brian, you're down 2-0. I'd say take your chances as a shorty. Puck's hemmed up in the neutral zone here. Quad Cities comes in the zone, gets tripped up. No call. We play on. Sioux City getting some fresh legs here. What a good little. Oh, and a nice little tripping play there, but we play on. Good tip there by Friggy. Disrupts the play for the moment. Nate Solma throwing the puck down 200 feet. Quad Cities has to regroup. Good pursuit there by Cash Friggy again, just to disrupt this power play. And Quad Cities had nothing so far in this power play. 25 seconds left in the man advantage. Quick shot there, goes on net. Jackson throws it to the side. Puck in behind the net. Oh my goodness. Quick shot there. Doesn't get through. Another quick shot. Good stop by Jackson. A lot of traffic up front there. We got bodies just flying everywhere. Puck wide. Sioux City now full strength. Brendan Lynch coming out of the box. I'm not sure why he's not opening the door, but here he comes. Trying to hit Brendan Lynch in a long stretch pass. Lynch now with the puck. He's going to pass it up to himself. He's looking to go to, he had a guy open and he was trying to hit him. Good stick there by Quad City just to get in the way. I don't know how that's not a hook or an interference, but we play on. Good pass up the ice there. Lynch is offsides. .525 left in the second period, folks. Sioux City trailing 2-1.
I would see if we can get back on the attack now that we've killed the penalty off.
You know, a lot of times that does change momentum of a game. Sioux City loses the draw. Up through the neutral zone now is Patrick. He's a big body, isn't he?
Yeah, he's yoked.
Big kid. George Johnson now with the puck here, trying to cycle it through the neutral zone. He gets in the skates. Fitch. I don't think Fitch was probably anticipating George coming through like that, but now good little touch pass to himself. George Johnson now making a play. Oh, up over to Fitch, and Quad City doing a good job of just getting their sticks in the way of those lanes and taking away opportunities for Sioux City. Sioux City now with the puck here. It's Caden Patrick. He's going to turn and try to get it up out of the neutral zone. Drake Anderson now trying to hit Fitch. His little legs moving. Quad City now coming in on a 2-on-1. Drake Anderson does a good job, though, of getting in the way of exactly what they're doing to us, and we just took the passing lane away with a good back check. Sioux City trailing 2-0. 4:23 left in the second period. Shots on goal are knotted up at 13. unofficially.
I think that's official.
Oh, maybe it is.
The-
Quick shot there on net. Jackson throws it to the side like it's nothing.
They're doing the point streak in the scoreboard, so I'm pretty sure they probably match.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably do.
Uh-oh.
Brendan Lynch now with the puck. Wow. Quad City doing a heck of a job today just holding that zone there.
Well, we just can't come through the neutral zone with any kind of control. I think a couple times early in the game we did, and we established a forecheck forever, and it's been this.
JoJo Hope up to Brendan Lynch. Brendan Lynch now off to the races, and a shot and a goal! There we go. That's how you break the seal, Brian, and get this thing going the other direction. Sioux City cutting that lead in half with a great feed from, was that Nate Solman that threw it up to him?
I think it was JoJo, wasn't
Oh,
it?
I think it was JoJo. I called it. Yeah, I said JoJo up to Brendan Lynch. I've already forgotten it. It was 10 seconds ago. Sioux City taking the shutout away. 3:41 left. And sometimes all it takes is one. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but sometimes all it takes to get things rolling. Lynch from Hope, and you know what? I was going to say what a nice turnaround that JoJo had, and it was everything happened so darn quick. But, he was able to just keep that play rolling.
Ooh, bad pass there.
Quick shot there, gets tipped up, stays in play. George Johnson now down in the corner with Cash Friggy. Quick shot in on there on net. Brennan Lynch, or I'm sorry, Colin Andre gets taken away. Toff now ends up on his stick, and a quick shot.
I like that move.
Kind of stunned the goaltender a little bit. Made it look like he was going to maybe pass it across the middle or something. What was that little fake he was doing?
Yeah, it looked like he was giving him the old okie doke. Gonna pass it, and ripped it.
Kind of
didn't miss by much.
No, kind of caught the netminder for Quad Cities. Caught him off guard a little bit there. Quad Cities wins the draw, but Patrick's able to hold the line. Brendan Lynch now comes back around. Puck gets taken off his stick. Chase Mann going on here for a little support. Caden Patrick with a great keep again. Good shot there. That's all it takes, Brian. Just throw it on net. You never know.
Yep.
2:33 left in the second period. Sioux City trailing just 2-1 now with a really nice goal from Brendan Lynch. So if I had to bet my house on it, would have went top left, because that's where he lives, in the top left corner there. Lynch with the puck now. Chase Mann now with the puck. Gets free from his stick. Solma going in to do a little work. See a momentum shift a little bit here, Bri.
Yep, starting to see some puck possession.
Yeah, I think kids are starting to move their feet a little bit more, a little more excited now that things are a little bit closer. I don't know why. Sometimes that's what it takes, but sometimes that's it. Puck gets taken off of George's stick. Brendan Lynch with the puck now. He's going to come up through the neutral zone. He's got Chase Mann coming in hard. Little takeaway there by Solma. A shot and a goal. Nate Solma with a sweet play. Brendan Lynch and Chase Mann coming in with a really good forecheck. The puck pops free. Ends up right on the stick of Solma, and he kind of walks it in. So there you go, folks. 2-2. Tied up at 1:49 left in the second period. Sometimes it takes just one to get things rolling. So we got two different goal scorers here within the last 3-4 minutes.
Sioux City gets a goal from 16, Nate Solma. Assistant number 27, Brendan Lynch. Solma from Lynch.
Solma from Lynch.
Goal 149-7.
Oh, Max Barker just about got away with getting a one-on-none. But JoJo Hope coming in now. He's got his guy beat. He's a quick shot. Oh, and it just goes wide. Nice little feed up there to Barker. Quick shot. And a goal!
No goal.
No goal. Oh, my goodness.
Drake. Oh. They're battling. They had about 3 up. Drake about had a tip in there after the first one we thought
they
went
celebrated like it was a goal. My goodness. That was just sitting right there. Great pursuit here by Sioux City late in the second period. We got bodies just a-flying. He's playing a little bit tougher and a little bit stronger right now. Quad City able to get that puck up into the zone, but we've got a penalty coming up on Max. Not the penalty you want to take. Well, you got momentum going right into the third period. Looks like he's going to get a rough. I think, was that one of those checks after the
I think that one might have been late enough to be a check last year.
Okay.
Or a penalty last year.
Okay, I didn't see it. I just saw the kid laying there. So Sioux City going to kill a penalty here. We'll start the third period. Man down, but Steve Mann giving it to the old Bob Batchelor there, saying, hey, what's going on, man?
47, Max Barker. 2 minutes for roughing. Barker for roughing. Time of the penalty, 43 seconds.
Quad City now trying to get something going on their second power play. Sioux City did a great job of just disrupting every play they had in the first one. Let's see if we can do that again. Quick shot there. Nice little give and go.
Good stick by Grant.
Sioux City having none of it here. And Sioux City,
Chase is going to go.
16 seconds left. Sioux City on one-on-one. Chase Mann with a nice little play.
Shoot it.
Oh! Chase Mann with 7 seconds left. Short-handed. And just great pursuit on a back check. Just stays with the play. Pulls that defenseman away from him.
I think what you meant to say is turn him inside out.
I think that's what he did.
The kid got beat and then stood there and didn't even attack after he had gotten beat. That was
well, I think he turned him inside out, and then I think he went right side around again. But nonetheless, Sioux City on top of this, baby. 3-2 now, late in the second period with 7 seconds left.
Sioux City goals for number 92, Chase Mann.
Quad City's perfectly content just to leave that puck right there. What a finish to the second period. What a finish to the last 5 minutes, Brian.
Yeah, every line almost had a chance at a goal in the last 5 minutes.
Look at all these kids. That's so good to see. All the kids going down there to get high fives and everything from the players. Really good to see.
Yeah, they had any Sioux City youth hockey player could get in for free today if they wore their jerseys. So, sometimes I think we lose track of what these kids are going to become.
Right.
They think they're going to be, they all go support the Muskies and scream and yell for the Muskies when, the likelihood that you make it to a Tier 1 program, not impossible at all.
No, but not likely.
Why not get behind the Metros, kids that are at their practices, kids that are helping them. I don't know how many times, being a coach at the younger level, I've had Metros at almost every practice. I think I have had a Musketeer at a practice in
and I think it's that correlation, I think, with the junior Musketeers. Maybe they need to be the junior Metros.
Right.
But you don't want to lose that relationship that you've got in Sioux City, trying to build Sioux City hockey, whether it's...
Yeah, if they lost those flex tickets, I don't know what they'd do.
But either way, very good to see these kids really rooting them on. Of course, pretty exciting there. 7 seconds left. Kate Hesse watching the game says Chaser LFG. What's that stand for? I'm not really sure. But
I don't think we can say it over the air. I know that.
Oh, I got it now.
Let's freaking go, maybe?
Kate, you're a funny kid. How you doing? Give us an update on what's going on with you these days. How you're feeling and whatnot. Shoot us a little message there.
So it has been an interesting game, and maybe starting to look like rolling those 3 lines, maybe paying off a little bit. Maybe Quad Cities is getting a little tired, and we're starting to get some legs.
sorry, boys. Jim is not in the building today. He was not able to make it. He's a little feeling under the weather today. So maybe next broadcast he'll be back.
Hopefully it's not the old 1-9er.
No, I don't think so. And no, it's coming out the. Anyway, we'll stop it there.
All right, we'll see you guys in the third.
Exciting last 4 or 5 minutes of that second period, Brian.
Yeah, it looks like they got some goals to go in. Again, one of them was on a rush, one of them was shorthanded, and one of them was a setup play. So hopefully we can see some actual entry with control and maybe look a little bit more controlled and more like a Metro's hockey team here.
Yeah, the good thing about it was 3 different goal scorers too. So you're getting contributions from all over several lines.
Yeah, and the third line, the only one that hasn't scored, Drake moved to the third line here in the last period. They had a goal set on the doorstep that was centimeters from going in too. So.
Literally centimeters. Sioux City now, man down, is starting his third period on a penalty kill. Oh my goodness. Quad City now coming through the neutral zone here on a power play. Little drop pass there, but Chase Mann was having none of it. Quick shot there. George Johnson with a great takeaway and sends it all the way down the ice. 40 seconds left in the man advantage for Quad City. Sioux City leading 3-2 now. Now to the neutral zone here. Colin Andre doing a good job of just disrupting this power play.
He did a great penalty killing last night too.
He's definitely a penalty killer for sure. He's just quick and fast and just gets in the way. He just disrupts all this. Oh my goodness! Did that hit that
Zamboni door?
That Zam door.
Here we go.
Andre now off to the races. Short-handed, quick shot, and just gets blockered to the side. And is that Friggy?
The old helicopter move there.
The old helicopter. Harder now up to the neutral zone. The Friggy. Toff tries to throw it in and hits the skate of Quad City and allows them just to get it right back in our zone. Harder now going to work here in the corner on the near side. Toff there. Waiting for something to happen. George just getting in the mix there. Breaks the play up. Quick shot there. It's taken, blocker to the side by Jackson. Another quick turnaround shot goes wide.
A little bit of a miscommunication going on that shift, it looked like. He had 2 guys in one spot, and they're both playing the same position, so lucky to escape that.
And then we had 3 in that same spot at one point. Quad City now coming through the neutral zone here, trying to establish something in this third period, unsuccessful so far. Oh, and a big hit there. Open check. Both of them going for the puck at the same time. Good legal play.
The old race car 0-0 got the best of that one.
Toff now able to tip that puck in the zone, so Sioux City comes in. No icing. Trying to establish some sort of forecheck, but nobody really wants to rush the puck here. Quad City throws it in, looking for a line change on a few kids here. Brendan Lynch with a nice hit. Some might say that was a penalty.
Oh, here we go.
Lynch on to the races now. Quick shot there.
Oh.
Gets stymied just right in front of the puck, sitting there, right in front of the net, waiting for a rebound opportunity. Hope now over to Harder. Harder up to Man. Man now sidesteps one. Comes in, nice little backhand. Puck, oh my goodness.
Oh.
Sioux City knocking on the doorstep for a 4th goal here. Lynch now with the puck. Sioux City coming on a 3-on-2. Offside, but no call. We play on. Oh, nice little backhand by Chase Mann. Just hits post and out. Good keep there by Mann as Quad City just batted that puck, and as they can feel the pressure again, you can definitely sense when they're starting to play a little bit panicked. Anderson now trying to get the puck out of the neutral zone and getting it deep. Fitch now with the puck. Oh, and he gets taken off, and he's going to get called for a trip, but not before.
No.
Anderson gets up there. Almost makes a nice little backhand. 2 missed opportunities on backhands. Both good shots, but Carson Fitch gets tripped up there at the blue line. So Sioux City going to go on a pump and pack power play. 13:08 left in the third period. Sioux City now out shooting Quad City 25-14. And, you know, Brian, that late night like you were talking about, I mean, it might not seem like such a big thing, but they get home at midnight. They, you know, got to unwind a little bit. Might not get to bed till 1:30 in the morning. A quick turnaround here. Sioux City on a power play.
Yeah, the late. It's rare that the visiting team has a better resting schedule, right? 'Cause these guys got in last night.
Exactly. So it just took a little bit to get going here, but Sioux City's been looking pretty good and started this third period.
And like I said, that game in Omaha was by far the roughest game we had played all year, and we stayed out of the box. They were a lot of big hits, a lot of hitting going on both ways, and everyone kind of stayed out of the box. Good move by Soma there.
Soma, great 3 or 4 moves there. Andre now cycles it back down low. Puck comes over on the far side, over to Toff. Toff now over to, is that Friggy? Now Toft on near side, chases the puck over here. He cycles it back down low. Friggy goes down and goes to work. Quad City unsuccessful. Good shot there, just goes wide. The netminder for Quad City. Oh, and a block shot there and a quick shot.
There's a goal. Oh,
Anderson.
Nets off. That was Andre.
Man's shot goes off the back wall. Pops right out to Andre's stick, and Andre.
The goalie kicked his net off.
Did the puck go in?
But
the net was
I don't
off
think
first?
so. But the goalie was in desperation mode, kind of dove forward, and his left pad hit the post and knocked it right off. So we got our second switch out our power play guys, and here we go. Looks like Drake's going to take the draw.
49
Probably going to get thrown out there.
49 seconds left in the man advantage for Sioux City. See if we
Wins
can
the
get
draw.
something going. Quick shot there. Goes wide on from Lynch. Lynch does a good job of getting there in time and creating that havoc that he does so well. Quad City does get a stick on it, clears it down 200 feet. Where George Johnson's going to go to work here. George now with the puck. Good move there to just break free from that defenseman. Quick shot right on the net.
Get an offensive zone face-off. You know, I think you get the offensive zone face-off. It's great if you win the face-off. Everything resets. If you drop past there and kind of set everything up, it also does the same kind of thing. We don't have to win a face-off, but you know what?
Right, but it helps.
We have been struggling to not put pucks on the net, so every puck we get to the net, let's call it a good opportunity.
Absolutely, because we didn't have a lot of grade A's until 5 minutes left in the second period, and now we've already had 4 or 5 since then.
Right. Our power play was less than optimal again last night. It was not great, but we're getting some zone time here.
Chase Mann dumps the puck down deep. Grant Harder now cycles it over to Anderson. Anderson now up to Mann. Mann down low. Grant Harder with an opportunity here. Kicks it to himself. Nice little hand-eye there. Harder back to Lynch. Lynch now goes back out to Johnson on the point. Shot gets thrown to the side. Goes back to George Johnson with another quick opportunity.
Could have held on to that for just another second. I think the screen would have been there.
Yeah, he's seen that wide open lane and thought, I'm going to take this shot, which is never a bad thing because it, like you talked about earlier, now results in a offensive zone face-off again.
I think the screener was just a half a second too late there.
Hope now with the puck.
JoJo. Oh.
Trying to go over to Andre. Kind of throws it a little quick on him. He's sitting now going back to work here. We're back to 5-on-5. 10:35 left in the third period. Sioux City leading 3-2. Nice little touch pass there.
Toe dragger.
Patrick made a wise decision to retreat at that point.
Yeah, you know what? That's
looked like he was going to pinch, and if he would have, it would have been possibly a one-on-none.
Well, and he was beat back, but he turned, went as fast as he could to the front of the net, and allowed JoJo who had to step back, to slide right over. Good communication. Yeah. You're starting to see those two gel pretty good.
Yeah, good.
Caden played a phenomenal game last night.
Good.
Physical, good game.
Good to see out of these young hockey players. Toff now Hits
Andre.
Andre back to Toff. Toff with a quick shot. Oh, and the netminder just pops so on top. Toff shot never really got through. Hit a few sticks, and it just allowed them to jump on it. Another offensive zone face-off for Sioux City. 9:46 left in the third. Sioux City leading 3-2.
Soma walks off the boards there.
Yeah. Chase Mann now with the puck. Oh, and that's head contact. I don't know how you missed that. His head went flying sideways, but he's tough. We play on. Quad City now trying to exit the zone. Sioux City doing a darn good job here in this third period. Just not allowing much to go the way of Quad City, so let's hope they keep that rolling. Chase Mann now with
Goes Brendan
Lynch and Nate Solma.
Ooh,
throws it in,
awkward.
goes up on net. Quad City's now cycles it back behind their own net, trying to clear the zone. George Johnson coming in here for a little support. George now's got the puck. He sidesteps one guy. He's going to kick it back out to the defenseman. Harder.
Great. Oh.
Nice play though. I'm glad he had the vision. He could have taken the shot, but he went for the pass. It got tipped. Nothing hurt, really.
Hurry up.
And we get an icing call here with 8:37 left in the third period. Sioux City on top, 3-2, with a late second period burst of, I don't know what you'd call that, but it was good to see. Like we said, it only takes one, and then all of a sudden 2 and 3 came. 5-on-5 hockey here. Sioux City out shooting Quad City now, 30-14. Remember, that was tied literally 10 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. Good takeaway there by, good pursuit by Barker. Sioux City trying to get it out of the zone here. Getting hemmed up here on the corner on the near side. Anderson now is going to get that puck out of the zone up to the stick of Fitch. He plays a little tic-tac-toe with his own feet. That was kind of a nifty little play there.
That was a
good
great
pass
play
up
there.
there.
Drake ran a legal screen there.
Barker goes in for the old reverse check. Regains control. Quick shot there. It's blocker to the side. Quick shot there by Anderson. Good stop. We're getting a lot more opportunities on net than we have basically all game.
Max throwing his weight around. I think we've got to watch out. We're getting kind of late. We're getting physical. We don't want to go to the box right now.
Anderson calling for the puck there in the neutral zone, and he's just going to throw it in. Sioux City's going to get a full line change here.
Ooh, I think that was off.
I think that was off, but Friggy we play on. Friggy now. Some nice moves. Good to see these boys playing physical, just putting their shoulder down and getting to work, Brian.
Yeah, they're
Toff now.
Ooh, good poke check.
Oh, and Sioux City has to retreat out of the neutral zone here. George Johnson now up to Andre. Andre trying to get it over to his defenseman. Kind of loses control of the pass. So Harder has to retreat all the way in behind the net. George down there in the corner going to work now. Cycles it back. Great play by George there.
Well, they got a rush here.
To reverse the field. Toff and Andre and Friggy coming in here. And we've got a penalty coming up.
No.
Somebody, it was it
I think he's going to call icing there?
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. George now loses control of the puck in the neutral zone. Sioux City retreats back into their own zone. Harder now over to Chase Mann. Chase Mann up to the neutral zone here where Toff's going to attempt to dump it deep, but puck doesn't get through. Oh, Chase. I knew he looked like he was going to try to pick that little pass play, which he was close. Now out through the neutral zone comes Mann. Eaton now throws it in. Big hit there by Chase Mann. Grant Harder now with the puck.
This would be an example of a game where the check to intimidate's not getting called.
That would be the case with several of them that I've seen as of
Right.
late.
You know, if any of those hits that have happened, you know, the refs that we had in Ames, and the second day in Des Moines, they would have all been in the box.
Well, not to take anything away from this officiating crew, but Brian, it helps when there's two guys wearing stripes.
Well, yeah, and you only get that if it's, you know, if the league deems it's necessary for that game, right?
Correct.
Looks like we're going to go on the power play here. No, we're going to go on. It's on us.
It is on us. I think it's going to be a hooking call. We're going to go to the box here. 2 minutes.
Lynch.
Or a hook, maybe.
Brendan has got a lot to say. That gentleman doesn't hear, so I don't think it's going to matter what you have to say.
No. We got him for a hold.
Oh, not Lynch.
He was on Soma.
Was they calling that when he had the puck? That he held the stick?
No, it was down here. I think. Looking back, I mean, I think there was definitely some contact that had happened. It might have been a hook, maybe a hold, I don't know. But regardless, 5:17 left in this contest, Brian. And Quad Cities goes to power play for 2 minutes here. But coming back to what we were talking about, you know, with the officials, you don't believe how much can actually be missed just because there's not another set of eyes. And I don't know if a lot of people that are watching this know that the only one that can call penalties is the one wearing the orange stripes.
All right.
The other officials out there are calling icings, offsides, things like that. I think they can call majors, can they not?
Yeah, I don't know.
So if you're only one guy wearing the stripes, you're only one set of eyes. And I don't know who called timeout.
Quad Cities.
It was Quad Cities.
Jesse spent the entire timeout talking to the referee. Usually they change their minds.
Yeah. Well, penalty's still on the board. We play on. Quad City going to take the draw in the neutral zone just outside of Sioux City's defensive zone here. Sioux City with their penalty killers. Not surprised, Andre's out there. Mr. Disruption. Quad City now comes into the zone. Last time they had a power play. I think we scored.
George.
Great play by George Johnson there to throw it down. Chase man. If I'm Quad City, I'm looking out for that guy on this power play. Good takeaway there again by George. Chase man disrupting that play, just comes off his stick, and Quad City able to regain control. Sioux City doing a darn good job so far.
Uh-oh.
Quick shot there, but nothing for Lachlan Jackson as he's seen that the whole way coming in. .439 left in the contest. Sioux City on top, 3-2. 1:22 left in the man advantage for Quad City, however. Clearing attempt there by Hope does not get through, but now man had Andre 5 feet from him. He throws it all the way down, but now we got kind of an empty net there for a moment. Quick shot there, just goes wide. JoJo Hope now throws the puck back down. Quad City now coming through the neutral zone here, looking to enter the zone. And that puck does come up and out of the zone. Andre now going to take and throw that puck down. James for Quad City takes control now. Comes up to the neutral zone here. Sidesteps one. Nice, nifty little play there, but doesn't fool anybody. Sioux City throws it all the way down here. 3:47 left in the third period. 30 seconds left in the man advantage for Quad Cities. Quad City comes in offsides. That's the last thing you can do if you're Quad City. Puck to get dropped just outside of Sioux City's defensive zone. Out there is George Johnson, Chase Mann, Brennan Lynch, and is that Grant Harder?
Yep.
Quad City goes D to D, tries to come through the neutral zone. Good takeaway by George Johnson. Now George is going to cycle, go the other way. Good play, kill another few seconds. I think he was going to actually bring it back into the zone, but he noticed the Quad City player right there. Oh, nice tip there by Chase Mann. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. 3:13 left in the third period. Sioux City goes D to D. George Johnson with the puck now. He's trying to get it up to Solma. Nice move there. Goes around Mann. Chase Mann throws it back to his defenseman. This kills a little bit more clock. You got to be a little careful here. Good play there by goaltender Lachlan Jackson, just to take and cover that puck up as it got a little free. 2:48 left in the third period. Cash Fricke to take the draw to his left. Defenseman JoJo Hope to his right. George Johnson and Colin Andre. Landon Toff, quick shot. Doesn't get through traffic. Quad City now taking. Got to think that they're going to be pulling a goaltender here rather soon. Just another 40 seconds maybe. George throws the puck down. That's going to go down for ice because it won't lay down and it just rolls down. 2:25 left in the third period. Quad City trying to make a last-minute surge here. Beckwith to take the draw. Chase Mann. Sioux City throws it back down for another icing. Killed another 10 seconds. Quad City looking a little gassed right now. Chase Mann and Beckwith take the draw. Quad Cities wins the draw, but Sioux City's going to take control here. George Johnson with a nice turnaround. Creates that good separation. Great D-to-D pass right through the neutral zone. Chase Mann perfectly content just dumping that puck deep. Letting his forecheckers go to work. Puck down now in the corner. Kind of playing a little bit of a prevent.
Setting up to trap in the neutral zone, but they're waiting for him to get across the red line to do that, it looks like.
Quick shot on net. Gets easily swallowed up by Jackson. I think there was some choice words said to Jackson as the Quad City player went by, because I saw Jackson's head turn around. A little frustration on Quad City's part there, I would say. 1:48 left in the third period. Brian, what do we got to do to close this baby out?
Well, we got to possess the puck. You know, it looks like we came in. The reason we've won the last two periods is our forecheck seemed to be on. We'd like to dump and then let them back out into the neutral zone and try to trap the neutral zone, but the trap didn't start till across the red line. So hopefully we can maybe just stay in on the forecheck once we get there.
Good keep there by Quad City to keep the blue line for the moment. 1:33 left in the third period. Sioux City on top, 3-2. Trying to fend off this lead. Jackson just content to cover that puck up and get another whistle here. 1:21 left. And you got to think that maybe they'll be looking to pull their goaltender here if they can win a face-off. He's looking at the bench. Chase Mann to take the draw. Sioux City wins the draw. JoJo Hope with the puck now. Trying to come here near side. Bring it up out of the zone, and he does, and it's a 2-on-1 for Sioux City. Nice pass up there to Brendan Lynch. Brendan Lynch now trying to make a behind-the-back pass over to Solma, but Sioux City unsuccessful. And they keep it in the zone, so it allows us to stay in the zone there for the moment. 1 minute left in the period.
We're staying in on the forecheck here a little bit. Chase is still high. He has going to activate now, it looks like, but looks like they're going to go out and trap now.
Good takeaway there by Brendan Lynch, now up through the neutral zone. Quad City takes over.
Uh-oh.
36 seconds left. Somebody going down there.
It.
That was a tip, so the icing is going to get waived. Empty net for Quad City. Sioux City just needs to take control of this puck. Puck gets dumped down deep in behind our own net. 20 seconds left. George Johnson down there going to work with Chase Mann, Nate Solma, JoJo Hope. Quad City with a good takeaway there and a quick shot. Gets blocked. Does not make it to net. Quick shot there. It's going to go down and it's going to go in for a goal. Nate Solma for the second goal of his game. Sioux City is going to go on top of this, 4-2. And they're going to pull out a victory here today, folks. And, you know, we talked about it last year, and I've seen it this year. Brian, it's 4-2. Look at the shots on goal. It's 2-1.
Yep.
34-17. Sioux City finally started getting some shots on net later in that second period. And we're going to win this contest 4-2. So, and it just goes to show, get pucks on net will result in scoring opportunities. And just like that, folks, Sioux City wins their home opener.
Recruits their record to 4-2 on the year.
Which ironically is the score, 4-2. Brendan Lynch with a goal and an assist today. Nate Solon with 2 goals today. Chase Mann with a goal and an assist, I believe. So a lot of good scoring today. I think Sioux City got to slice a little humble pie here after the start. Period and a half of hockey. Coming in a little sluggish. Really turned it on.
Yeah, the breakdowns Quad City had in the second period, and we were able to take advantage of a few of them. Really got things going, tilted the ice back the other way. I mean, was it 14-14 once at shots or close to that?
Yeah, it was tied all the way up to, probably 14-15 at one point we were tied.
And it ended 34-17, so the entire third period was Sioux City.
You know, and tip your cap, I should say, to Quad City's coming in here on a long bus trip. Take Sioux City team down, 2-0 early in the contest. They've got 3 goals on the season coming into today. So they almost, doubled their score total for the year. So you're looking for a good contest tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. start for the varsity, the JV to follow. So,
well, folks, I think with that we're going to sign off. JV's taking to the ice here. Going to get a little warm up, and they'll be back in probably about 20 minutes if you want to listen in on that call by Mr. Ryan Hahn. And with that, I think we're going to say good night.